You know that feeling after a workout where you just feel on top of the world, you have so much clarity, there's less mental chatter? Maybe during a walk where you finally receive clarity about something that you've been ruminating on for a while, or after a breathwork session where you just feel more warmth in your body and so much more peace, ease, and inspiration. Like you're seeing your dreams a lot more clearly. That state of inspiration and ease and love in your body is your natural state. So if you are currently sitting on a big decision, such as a career change or where to move, those thoughts and feelings that you experience after breath work, after the gym, are what you want to lean on for this big decision. You might be thinking, well, those are just fleeting thoughts. Like, that's not reality. That is not true. But those messages that you receive on your walk, for example, are messages from your intuition. As I've spoken about in many videos on this channel, intuition is essentially your personalized GPS guiding you toward the best next step for you. But the catch is that intuition does not tell you the whole plan. If intuition or if anyone knew a cheat code to understand the whole plan, then that would have been figured out by now. But no, intuition tells you the best next step for you. Often that might not even be the most logical step. You have to change your relationship with uncertainty or your relationship to yourself in uncertainty if you're going to live a life in alignment with your intuition and what your soul is meant to do. Because you can kind of see it as a staircase that seems to be leading to nowhere. Your intuition will tell you one step ahead. You take that step, and then eventually the next step reveals itself, and so on. So if you are facing a big life decision, for me, I started tapping into my intuition for my career change. So most of my career has been in human resources and talent acquisition. I left a really good paying job with a well-known company. I had been with them for 6 years. I actually thought that it was more likely than not that I would return to a similar role. However, based on where I was geographically, I just ended up taking my time to do some soul searching. I worked some shorter term gigs here and there. And eventually, through my soul searching, I found that I have this natural talent for coaching. And I identified the skill and had all these limiting beliefs around like, oh, coaching isn't a real career. You don't even need to, get a bachelor's to be a coach, just these 6 to 12 month certifications. And in the end, this so solely aligned coaching certification came into my awareness. And through that container, I met so many aligned women. I didn't even join with the commitment of like, I'm going to be a coach. I was still a little uncertain about it. After graduating from that 6-month program, I was going through a move, a lot of life transitions, but I took the jump to do something that had been on my mind for at least a couple years, which was starting a YouTube. It's been almost 1 year, and I'm really excited to be on YouTube and feel so good about it. I share this message because if you are also facing a big decision such as a career change and you want this change to be different, you, in the context of a career change, don't want to continue jumping from job to job. And it's not about getting it perfect next time. It's really about just wanting to bring more fulfillment, peace, and ease into your life. And you will absolutely need to be in touch with your intuition, since your intuition, again, tells you the best next step for you and your soul. This is why in my coaching, I help people get in touch with their intuition, because my goal is to help people become more self-sufficient, because everyone has their own canvas for life. And the steps, the blueprint to get there will never be identical to anyone else's. Now, if you're curious to get a better idea of whether the voices you're hearing are intuition or fear, then I would check out this video, and please do subscribe if this resonated with you in any way, and or if you would like to see more content on self-trust and living a life in alignment with your intuition and purpose.